gotta be careful. Man, you have to be careful. It used to be on Twitter, if you said anything bad about Kathleen Kennedy, you could get banned. Think about that for a second. If you talked about the force is female, you could get banned off of Twitter. Thank God for Elon Musk. Moving on. YouTube is even starting to crack down. If you don't use the right pronouns for people, they'll demonetize your channel. This is coming out. This is where we're at in society right now. Your ability to make money depends on whether or not you use the proper pronouns. If you misgender someone, holy crap, dude. Why am I talking about all this? Because it's the same stuff that people at Disney are talking about. From the people that work in the parks, to the people in upper management, in the animation studios, anything that is tied to Disney, people are asking what in the hell is going on. One of the conversations that comes up is why. Why do we keep doing this? We're failing. Why are we doing this? Some people even have the courage to say, hey, I'm white. Why am I being demonized? Why does this company hate me? The DEI stuff, it's been a disaster for Disney. They overcompensated after the Floyd's Joy. You can't say that. YouTube might flag you. Everybody's banking everything on Kamala Harris winning this next election, which is why, for God's sake, we know, now you know, why there's black girl boss and everything. Even in Vikings, there was only one black female, and she was the supreme ruler of everything. So we're talking about the pressure relating to this. And when we're talking about Disney, the pressure is not from Bob Iger. The pressure isn't from Kevin Feige or Kathleen Kennedy. The pressure is from above. Just allegedly, reportedly, most likely. The pressure is from above them. See, when you agree, and I don't know if most people know this, when you agree to the DEI, it's not something you can just pay lip service to. They are going to be on you from day one. They are going to watch every move you make, criticize, analyze, and you better toe the line, because if you step out of line, you're getting a phone call. Bob Chapek. Well, we're not going to get into politics, whatever. And some people say, oh, it's because activists, they infiltrated. That is true. That is true. They're everywhere. And Disney was a place just right for it. People coming in. Because it's a good virtue signal. Yeah, we'll bring them in, They'll be good employees. Before you know it, those employees move up. And sooner or later, they get to the top. And Bob Chapek is now making a message, as he did, I am so sorry. We support the gay community. Right after that video came out with the not-so-secret gay agenda. And I think the other day I watched a video of two gay Disney dinosaurs adopting a bunch of toddlers. Come on, man. All of this stuff is DEI. All of it. So Iger's pressure is coming not from the shareholders, who think about this, he's having to lie to the shareholders. He's having to lie to them. I can't imagine in a capitalist society and you're trying to make money, you're lying to the people who have a stake in the company. And you're not going to back down. Well, if you're Bob Iger, you're one of the most powerful people in the country. But you can't make that decision. And why is that? Well, Mr. Iger, you bowed down at the need of DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion. You bowed down to where there's oversight on you now, political oversight. So if you're not doing what's right, or if something comes up, they're going to get involved. You're going to get a phone call. And so a lot of people, even at the lowest levels, are aware now that there's political pressure. It may not even be the company's decision. This is coming from above them, which is why you have idiots like Elizabeth Warren, who's wanting to do a full-scale investigation into why Paramount Plus shows or HBO Max shows were canceled, like Batwoman, because it had a black female lead. They're now going to waste taxpayer money to do a full-blown investigation as to why shows that weren't being watched and weren't profitable were canceled. This is where we're at. This is what they think DEI is. They think it's making sure that everything has a specific structure, specific cast. The directors are casted, the writers are casted, everybody's cast. It's not hiring, it's not a meritocracy anymore. It's casting, which is why you see these big Marvel movies and the directors have like 2 films to their name, or the Rings of Power, where you have guys that had not done anything before. These J.J. Abrams showrunners were thrown up there quickly. It baffles the mind, but it's what happens when you overcompensate for bad things that happen in this world. Disney's crazy. The people in Disney that are about to get fired, I feel so bad for them. I mean that 100%. Layoffs suck. These people who came to work every day, they did their job, they did everything they were supposed to, they enjoyed their job, are now going to lose it because Kevin Feige, Kathleen Kennedy, and then you have a bunch of other idiots there, are all arguing with Bob Iger that they have to get the message out. There was a screaming match apparently between Iger and Kennedy. Kennedy came out, went into her room. This is just rumor speculation. It kind of backs up, believe it or not, what Overlord said, Doomcock. She came out and rattled off to her underlings, and those underlings went back, and you know how loose lips sink ships. They told the third-hand story. Of course, by the time they got down, Kathleen Kennedy was handling all of them. She just rolled in there and handled Bob Iger. But she's run Lucasfilm, Star Wars, into the dirt. Indiana Jones, into the dirt. Willow, you name it. Anything she's touched has turned into a giant steaming turd. DEI, DEI, DEI. You have to make it happen. Kevin Feige, DEI, Marvel. Imagine being in a company where you're not allowed to have white men or white straight men or anybody be powerful on their own. If there is a white man, he has to have 2 equally capable females there to be just as strong or stronger. And he's going to make the mistakes, and they're just going to solve everything. These are all questions that people are asking. Again, if you know somebody in Disney, if you don't have the luxury of knowing people that are higher up, do yourself a favor. Ask them what is going on right now. Some of them may say we don't know, but a lot of them are ambitious. They can go out on these groups, these subreddits, all these places where people are talking about it before it gets shut down for hate speech, simply asking about why they're getting released. They want to find out. They need to find out. Why are they doing this? Why are they willingly letting a company crash and burn? And the reason is because simply political pressure. They cave to the DEI. You must conform to DEI. You must follow it to the letter. And if you don't, you're done. I don't know what kind of tax breaks they get, social credit score. I wouldn't be surprised. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if a bailout comes for Disney. Our taxpayer money going to bail out a company we spoke up about and decided we no longer wanted anything to do with. But that's it. People are hearing it's from political people above that are senators, whoever, calling. Ron DeSantis, of course, is enemy number 1 because he took a stand. Why else do you think there's Pride Nights? Remember I told you about Pride Ride and the Hall of Pride? It's coming. I called Pride Nights. They were going to have special nights, gay nights, gay parade. It's going to get wild. They're going to start having Disney drag shows. There's going to be a Pride Ride and a Hall of Pride. Come back to this video. I called it a year ago. I'm calling it again. Just be ready. But that's my stuff from inside of Disney. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.